Yeesh. Look around. You may have noticed times are hard. Everything costs twice as much as it did just a couple of years ago. And no matter how much extra work you put in, busting your hump, you still barely manage to put food and designer bags on the table. But what choice do you have, except to slave away at your back-breaking, soul-crushing grind, day in, day out, year after year in an endless charade? Who could blame you for wondering, is this it? Is this all my life holds for me? Flailing alone against the universe in a struggle merely to survive? Well, my friend, maybe you're ready for socialism. The true socialist is dedicated to the establishment of a state or collective having as its sole purpose to provide for you and your needs, freeing you from the oppression of, directly managing your life so as to provide for you and your needs. At last, allowing every man or woman to surrender their personal welfare and that of their family to the whims of bureaucratic expediency. Oops, did I say allowing? I meant demanding. But that's okay, because who wants to live where your quality of life is left to the random good or bad choices you might make? I mean, look at the mess you've created so far.
I've come along to support the trans community because they have, in my view, the toughest gig.
No thanks. In the socialist paradise, you're freed of that freedom. So, let's say your family starves. It won't be because of anything you did. Not in utopia. No, sir. You and your bloodline will have come to an agonizing end, scratching in the dirt of some barren field because the state-run collective where you worked failed to raise productivity quotas, and just so happened to grow only enough crops for the local commissars and above. But fear not, you and your brave, dead family will be able to take pride in the state's aggressive hunt for an appropriate number of counter-revolutionary mismanagers to shoot for the crime of incompetence. Sound fun? With socialism, you're unburdened of the freedom to foresee looming food shortages and do something about them, like change agricultural techniques, or maybe move your family somewhere else and learn a new trade. You're unburdened of the freedom to become something other than Sector Z Reaper number C326 in the People's Agricultural Army. And you're unburdened of what we used to call the old pursuit of happiness, which can and should include saving your family from starvation. Ask any campus commie and she'll tell you, socialism is the perfect system for people who want nothing to do with outdated concepts like self-determination or, the big one, accountability. Because their government should and will take care of all your needs: housing, education, healthcare, employment, debt relief, food, pretty much everything. Except your security. Yep, Sugar Daddy socialism promises to do away with personal responsibility for everyone, and anyone who can get here. Just ask the hordes of Venezuelans pouring into our country about the socialist paradise they left back home. And by the way, with all your needs taken care of, you won't need private property. Luckily, many of our new arrivals are more than happy to free you of your material possessions. But don't worry, once the socialist state has redistributed all your exploited wealth in the name of equity, it'll still have a vital role in your life, like letting you know what gender your kids are.
Happy Pride, everybody!
And your prisoners, and your immigrants. Ugh.
Happy Pride!
Enough. You know, it seems like every leftoid bleeding heart has a plan to save the world by putting it in your backyard. On your dime. Because after all, crime-free, clean streets filled with courteous, kind people is a natural state, right? Oh, they'll tell you that you're privileged, but look around. This shit took thousands of years to build. Nevertheless, they want to populate your town with people from the Stone Age. And to help out the oppressed, they've made theft legal. Sure, there are crime rate deniers trying to convince you that the dramatic increase in crime you're seeing isn't real. Maybe crime hasn't hit their neighborhood. Maybe they're the ones who are privileged. But just because they haven't seen it with their own eyes doesn't mean it's not real. I've never seen Paris, but I'm pretty sure it's there. Yikes. Well, it seems pretty clear that capitalism has shortcomings. It creates surplus that can be stolen by those unwilling to work, and then distributes the costs to those who are. But it still doesn't seem to be enough. I still think within our current system, there is a way to ensure every would-be socialist can have a roof over their head, clothes on their back, and food in their belly. For free. Well, it's not exactly free. We all share the cost to provide those who need, and more importantly, deserve, a sturdy house with a comfy bed, snazzy outfits, and plenty of food. A socialist's dream. And I say we could use a little more of this kind of wealth redistribution. But I suppose that's because I'm an optimist, with the courage to see what can be, what should be, unburdened by what has been. Wait, did she say unburdened or unbidened?
We did it, Joe. You're gonna be the next president of the United States.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I said it. Short and sweet, just how I like it. Well, we are fast moving in on our goal of 5 million subs, so you can help me out by clicking like and hitting that subscribe button. And thanks for watching. Check out the link up above for another cool video.